Let's get the read from former U.S. Comptroller under Bill Clinton, David Walker. David, what do you make of what the president wants to do here?
Well, there's no question, Neil, that we need to cut spending. Spending is out of control. That's the major part of our problem. But let's look at the math. Cutting 5% of discretionary spending, excluding defense, is less than 1% of the federal budget. Let's understand what the disease is. The disease is mandatory spending. That's Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, interest on the federal debt. The fastest growing expense in the federal budget is interest. And within 10 years, we could be paying more for interest than on national defense. That's how bad the situation is. And so while spending reductions are appropriate, you can't exempt the Defense Department, and you shouldn't. It's a bloated bureaucracy full of waste. And secondly, you must not exclude the $2.2 trillion, the 65% of the budget that is mandatory spending. And if we don't do that, we won't restore fiscal sanity in this country.
You know, the president's a long way to champion is saying growth. We could grow our way out of a lot of our troubles. And I'm wondering about that. How much of a factor do you think just strong economic growth, let's say we get up to 4% steady, not just one quarter, but steady annual 4% growth. I mean, how much could that help this picture? Because I can't see a way of avoiding cutting, but what are your thoughts?
There's absolutely no question that we need more economic growth, and clearly the recent tax reform and tax cuts have helped to improve our competitive posture, increase economic growth, and also reduce unemployment. Those are all positive things. But the percentage of revenue that we're getting as a percentage of the economy has gone down, and it is below historical levels. So we do need additional growth, but we're not going to grow our way out of this problem. And the reason that we're not is because spending is growing much faster than the economy, and mandatory spending is even growing faster than total spending. And as I said before, the fastest growing expense is interest. And what do we get for interest, Neil? Nothing.
Yeah, no, you're right. Your thoughts on, we talk about entitlement, we talk about that, and that's a third rail. We know what happened to those who've tried to even control the growth of such spending. They're not richly rewarded for it. That's probably an understatement. So can you ever see the parties getting together, sensing the urgency of this, or that they just, pass?
Well, bottom line is there is no party of fiscal responsibility in America today, and there are too few people who are fiscally responsible. The biggest deficit we have is a leadership deficit. The president has to lead, no matter who that person is and what political party they are. The people have to end up demanding action, because here's what's happening. We're mortgaging the future of our kids and grandkids. It's irresponsible, it's unethical, it's immoral. And now we're going to have a situation where we are a reserve currency. That reserve currency status could be threatened if people lose confidence in our ability to put our own finances in order. Let's hope that never happens. But we have been taking advantage of our reserve currency status for too long, and we are not exempt from the laws of prudent finance.
David Walker, thank you very, very much. Good catching up with you.